Oh, ooh. Thank you, Cappy.
You're welcome.
Man, I'm not going to say no to that.
Which yeah.
Graham crackers.
Ooh, the cinnamon kind?
Yep.
Ooh, those are the best. I stopped at Slim Chickens this afternoon and got some chicken and one of their jar desserts.
Chickens.
You've never been to a Slim Chickens?
No. What kind of name is that? That's hilarious.
It's kind of like a Zaxby's or a...
Nope.
Nope. Oh, well. It's a chicken place, Matt.
There we go. He's naming every chicken place I've never been to.
It's like Golden Chick.
Okay.
You know that one. Anyway, they have these desserts they put in little tiny mason jars. They're about half-pint mason jars. And I got one that's brownie bites in chocolate sauce and whipped cream and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, now you're talking my language right there.
The dessert was free for my birthday.
Ooh. Somehow it's always your birthday when you go there. Like, today's my birthday. They're like, you were just here yesterday. I was my twin. Well, if you're twins, shouldn't your birthday be on the same day? Shut up! Give me my free dessert. And then they just got your picture on the wall. Do not feed this person. Zaxby was founded in a small town about 20 minutes away from you. You've actually been to the original one, really?
Zaxby's is pretty good. I like their Zaxby sauce. Walmart sells, they call it French fry sauce. But it's basically the same thing as Zaxby sauce.
We make our own fry sauce. It's basically just like, was it like ranch and ketchup?
Yeah, I think this has a little horseradish in it too. Because It's got kind of a tart, sour taste or bitter taste. I'm not sure. Hard to describe.
You love their salads.
Yeah.
Does everything over there start with Z, essentially?
Most things. We have Raising Cane's here, which is a similar...
We have one of those here.
Do you?
Yeah, I haven't been there yet, but...
It's good. I would put it up against Zaxby's any day.
To my understanding, it's just chicken tenders.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like that's all they sell, basically.
Okay, got that done.
Kind of cool. You can see what I'm cleaning every time you hear a little ding. Then you just look over and it's just like door.
I was crouched and then I ran across the roof and it looked like I was scuttling like some kind of bug. All right, I got this little bit of roof done, I think. Yep. I can't stand up. There we go.
Have I seen the guy who made a tunnel and an underground theater under his yard on YouTube? Nope. I did watch a 12-hour-long video of somebody building a log cabin in, like, Norway.
We did that on Alaska, the Last Frontier. Not in Norway, of course.
Well, I would assume if it's called Alaska, the Last Frontier, it's probably in Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude I was watching, he was like 17, and he built it all himself using hand tools.
Oh my.
I think he said it took him like 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that.
That's pretty good, really. Considering he probably couldn't work at all during the winter.
No, he went out there during the winter. It was crazy, man. It was interesting seeing how he figured out how to like lift logs up on top of like a 6-foot tall wall so he could put another log up there.
By himself.
Yeah. By himself.
Wow.
He had lots of and using no heavy machinery, like it
Block
was.
and tackle?
Yeah, essentially. There's a bunch of ramps and levers, and his ramp was set up so that he had notches in it, so that when he got the log up like 1 foot, it would click into a notch so he could stop and rest.
Oh, ratcheted.
Yeah, there you go, ratcheted. It was like a ratcheted ramp that he would push it up.
Well, that's kind of cool.
I moved your ladder, so don't just come running down here.
I don't think there's fall damage on this game.
Nah, I don't think so either. You know those YouTube videos where they have professional, like dudes who are professionals in their field, and they answer a bunch of questions about their professions and whatnot?
Uh, no.
Oh,
Kind of like the guys who have to make a knife out of a piece of steel
yeah,
on
but it's
on camera.
well, it's more like here's this guy and he's a mortician, and here are a bunch of questions people asked on the internet,
Oh,
and then the professional mortician sits there and answers them.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's pretty cool. I watched one yesterday for a professional. He was a professional botanist, and it was really surprising because the guy was from New Jersey, and he was covered in tattoos. But the closer I looked at the tattoos were all like plants and flowers and leaves and stuff.
Huh.
But it was really interesting watching this guy because he looked like your typical like New Jersey tough guy
Yeah.
and stuff, and he had that thick New Jersey accent, but he was just sitting there talking about plants and flowers. So people are like, hey, how can you tell that a plant is poisonous? And he's like, so what you gotta do is you gotta go out there and look for the leaves and make sure they look like this. And you're just like, whoa, that is not what I expected. Man, this house is really starting to shape up.
I'm gradually getting the roof clean. It's pretty nasty. It's got soot on it, and mold, and mildew, and bird poop. You name it.
Hey, you cleaned a gutter.
I had a good angle on it.
Nice.
That's not saying that I've gotten every bit of gutter.
Well,
Gotten
yeah,
quite a
definitely.
bit. There should be stuff like frisbees and dead fireworks and stuff like that up here.
That would be funny, dude. Empty pizza box.
Football, basketball. Well, the basketball wouldn't stay on the roof. Whoa! I'm up in the air. What happened?
Where are you?
I'm still on the roof. I'm on... I don't know where you are.
Oh, you look like you're standing okay.
Really? Feels
Yeah.
like I'm levitating.
No?
All right. Well, whatever, dude. Maybe I've just been squatting too long.
Maybe, yeah. Whoops. There we go.
Done.
There's apparently a couple gutters left.
I think there's one in the front that I didn't get to.
Gotcha.
Okay, let me go over there and see.
Okay, I got the porch roof. There's the bricks.
You might come around to the front side of the house when you get a chance and see if you can get to the side of the gutter nearest the roof. You may need the ladder because I can't get that far out to get that lip.
Oh, I know what you mean. There we go.
There you go.
That's that one.
Woo! Jumped off.
Maybe we need this one.
What is it saying?
One gutter.
All right.
I don't think it's that one. Oh, I see it. Nice.
Good job. Boy, there is quite a bit of delay. Because I said that and I looked over and you were still spraying.
Oh. Oh, on the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, the delay on the stream is like 5 or 6 seconds. It is noticeable.
Oh. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is a time-consuming one.
We're doing this one with Skid, or you doing this one with Skid because he drew Mindy on the pavement.
Yeah, he did. Kind of like cutting these in half so that you can feel like you've made some more progress.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just feels like you're spraying forever and never actually getting anywhere. I mean, you are, but it's those things of like you like to see that you've made some progress. Okay. Okay.
Oops, it's thundering again.
Oh, over where you are?
Yeah, we had severe weather warnings last night. We probably will again tonight. They had that one tornado down in Texas.
Wasn't there a big tornado the other night in Oklahoma?
I don't know. I didn't see that. But it wouldn't surprise me.
Hey, what's up, John? How are you?
Hey, John. Yeah, you do know these people. Somewhat.
You just got out of class? Didn't you tell him that your uncle was streaming and you needed to go watch that instead?
And your grandma.
That should be like jury duty. You just automatically get out because of that.
You think so?
You didn't? Man, you gotta try that next time. See if it works. Tell me how hard they laugh at you.
I gotta go. My grandma's streaming.
I'll be sure to casually mention it next week. There you go.
So many surfaces.
What are you working on?
I'm working on the bridges and whatever the structure is, the playhouse. Hey, John, did you get that package I sent to your other grandma?
He said no.
Should have been there by now.
Grandma fight.
Bare knuckles.
I'm putting money down on my mom. She plays dirty. As of last Tuesday, no package. That's the last time they talked.
Yeah, I could see chat.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I can read, son. I always liked that one saying of like, hey, you remember that, you remember how annoyed you get when you have to teach your mom how to use a computer mouse for like the 20th time? Yeah, well, she taught you how to eat with a spoon, so maybe give her a little bit of a break. And I was all, I read that and I was like, oh wow, that's a good point. She taught me how to not shit myself.
Yep.
I think I should give my mom a little bit of a break.
Although evidently I didn't teach you too well how to aim.
I don't know what you're talking about. You hush up over there.
Well, that was your dad's job anyway. That was his fault.
Hey. That's clean. Dude, chicken is good, man.
Chica Shack. Never heard of that.
Me
We
neither.
were just discussing chicken joints a while ago.
What a strange thing to be short on. our city was short on chickens.
Here, we're never short on chickens.
Well, that's cheating.
This area produces a lot of chicken. I love chicken.
Chicken's
It's
so good.
good.
Yeah, man. For a while, steak was cheaper than chicken at Walmart. Jeez.
That's awful.
I find it interesting how certain cuts of meat are cheaper in certain areas of the country. Like, I'm sure it's not necessarily the case anymore, but for a long time, fajita meat, otherwise known as skirt steak, was pretty cheap in most places because it was an undesirable cut of beef. But here in South Texas, that's literally the most expensive cut of beef.
I can understand that.
Because beef fajitas are so popular down here.
It's
Everybody
good.
wants it.
It's good meat.
Mm-hmm. But there are other parts of the country where that cut is not as well known. People don't want to make their own fajitas.
Well, I can't be bothered to make my own fajitas. It's a long process.
Yeah, definitely. If done properly, yeah, it can take all day.
But I
Tikka
get
Shack is
fajitas.
Indian. Huh.
Oh, that sounds good. I get fajitas every time I go to Gabriella's. Well, not every time, but
A lot of
a
the
lot
time.
yeah. Got the Steven special the other day. It's rice with cheese sauce and chicken.
Oh.
Oh, it was good.
Nothing wrong with arroz con pollo.
Yep. Con queso.
Lubbock has no good Mexican food? I find that difficult to believe. Well, I don't know. Lubbock is incredibly white, isn't it? Aside from the campus, yes. Okay. That's a bummer. Mexican fusion can be really good, yeah. We used to have a Mexican Chinese fusion place in town. It was called Guacamole. I had to give him credits for that name.
Of course it was.
I was like, it's one of those names of the restaurants where you go, oh, it's Mexican Chinese fusion? Guacamole. Yep, that makes sense. I don't have to ask a second time what that restaurant is.
I liked it. That's a cute name.
They ended up shutting down, unfortunately, but...
Weren't they back there where Who Hot was?
I don't know where that...
Okay.
I know they were on Weber.
Oh, no. Who Hot was on Staples.
Wait, are you saying... Do you mean Who Dat?
No, Who Hot. The soup place. The Vietnamese soup place.
Oh, don't recall that.
I think it was... Oh, Dot Nguyen?
Yeah, that's Who Dat.
Oh, and Who Dat? Well, we...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a Who Hot here.
Oh, okay. Dat Win is the name of the guy whose parents own that place here in town.
Yeah. He's a football player.
Yeah.
It would be a relaxing game if I didn't have to use my thumb all the time.
What are you using your thumb for?
My thumb ball.
Oh, that's right. I was all like... I forgot you used your thumb ball.
Yeah.
Because I just have a regular mouse, so I don't have to do that. Her thumbs have eyeballs? That is correct.
That's better than your eyeballs having thumbs.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. That was Spy Kids. Spy Kids was way after my time.
Well, he probably isn't familiar with Ren and Stimpy either.
Yeah, that's totally understandable.
Ugh. There are so many surfaces.
The movie had a guy with thumbs for eyes. Well, that's weird. Weird how we were just talking about that and there's a movie with a dude with that condition. Unexpected. That's like, I have a lot of friends who were really big into SpongeBob when it was out, and I was all like, SpongeBob was after my time too. I don't think I was watching cartoons when SpongeBob was out. Or at least when it was popular. So there's all these SpongeBob references that are really big on the internet, and I just don't get them.
The only time I've seen SpongeBob was when somebody else's kids were watching.
It's always been popular. In 1937, SpongeBob was popular. Come on, John. You have a master's degree. You should know when to use the word always.
Never use the word always.
You've never seen... Well, you're my age, Baca. Of course you've never seen it. I think it was out when I was in high school. $1999? Yeah, I was in high school. That was my No, that was my sophomore year in high school. Now we're just making Two Talon feel really old.
Okay, I think I got everything done under here. Oh, you're getting under the slide. Okay. Climbing wall is done.
Slide is done. Was that? All that's done. Oh man.
You know, I don't care much for spicy chicken. I think what turned me off on spicy chicken was when I had the Nashville chicken at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah?
Nasty. Oh, burned
Didn't
my
like
mouth
it?
for days.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
That stuff was hot.
I used to go to I think it was a Thai restaurant. No, it was a Korean restaurant. I used to go to a Korean restaurant here and get this chicken dish they had there that they called 911 chicken.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was some hot chicken. Because they use like Korean gochujang paste and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
I prefer to taste my chicken.
Hey, Valkyrie. I have tainted my wife. She now loves hot and spicy food too.
Yep.
Are you moving me around?
No.
Of course not.
I would never. I know not of what you speak. You can't do heat spice, Valkyrie? Oh. I used to go to a Thai restaurant here in town, and they had a heat scale for white folk like myself, and they were like, okay, it goes from 1 to 10, and 3 is the typical jalapeno heat, and I was like, I want a 10, and the lady looked at me and she's like, no, you don't, and I'm like, trust me, I want a 10. And she's like, all right, but if you order it and we bring it to you and it's too spicy, you can't return it. Like, we're not going to bring you another one. And I was like, that's fine. And the lady brought out the noodle dish. And her and a couple of the other, like, Thai people that were there just kind of stood back and watched me eat it. And they were like, we didn't think you'd be able to handle that. And I'm over there, like, sniffing and like my whole body, I was sweating from every place on my body, and she was like, are you okay? And I'm like, oh, that was amazing.
You're only 49%. Ugh.
You need that place? Unfortunately, the place ended up closing down here, but go find yourself a Thai restaurant and ask the people for the hottest dish that they've got. Thai restaurants know how to make some spicy food, man. Woo. But yeah, I was sweating and my nose was running, and the ladies were like, "Oh my God, is this guy okay?" And I was over there like, "Yes, more." Hey.
Great. I did not expect that.
Oh, to finish it?
Yeah. Thank you for your help, sir.
Absolutely. Well, I was cleaning the backside of it too, so that probably also helped.